Hey, aloha everyone. Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com. And on my channel, mostly this past 3 years, 4 years, I've been doing updates on what's happening on the islands of Hawaii, as well as the different things that are taking away our freedoms. So much stuff is happening, but I wanted to do something different to support people to stay grounded, to find our balance and to find our inner peace, because we actually, our frequency of how we feel affects the world. It affects the way where we're moving, the direction in which we're moving. And I know that if you're watching this like me, I would assume that you want peace, peace on earth, peace for yourself, for your family, and for your neighbors, and for the greater world as a whole. So I am the author of End Dieting Hell: How to Find Peace in Your Body and Release the Weight. It's won 4 awards, 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one is on the back. And also Great Maui Land Grab: What Caused the Maui Fire and Is Your Home Next? This just won its first award. It was a finalist in the American Book Fest competition, and it's in 4 other book contests. So I get to see where it places in those. But this you can get at greatmauilandgrabbook.com. And the reason why I want to share that I am an author is because I've done a lot of research, a lot of extensive research on not only the Maui fire and who is in charge of this country, but also on, in my first book, I mainly talked about emotional trauma. And if you are watching this and you're living in a human body, you have emotional trauma. And what that comes from is relationships, but it also comes from ancestral lines. See, the thing is when you are in your mom's womb, you are actually having the frequency of not only your mother, but of her ancestral line and of your father's ancestral line, all the trauma that comes with that. So what I decided to do to support people more and to support hopefully this planet in moving in the direction that is in my heart, which is peace, is to start an inner circle. And you can actually sign up for my inner circle. The link is in the description. It's called blossominnerwellness.com/subscription, because it's a subscription base. So it's an inner circle subscription. And in that, what you're going to get is support, because you're going to meet with me, have the ability to meet with me live once a week, but also ask me questions. You'll be able to post questions in the member site, and I'll ask them on once a week, answer them on the live Zoom calls that we'll do together. So what this program is support to find balance and to find peace in your own life first. Because when you are at peace, when your relationships are running in a way that brings you happiness and joy and love, that frequency connects to your neighborhood. It connects to when you go grocery shopping, it connects to the clerks and the people that are around you, because that frequency is contagious. So that is why I wanted to do a program called Inner Circle. And you can, again, the link is in the description. If you're struggling right now with challenges in your life around depression, anger, anxiety, wondering what's next for you, then join this inner circle, check it out, learn more about how you can move forward in finding peace in your own life. Because when you do that, then it actually does help to have peace in the rest of the world. So I wanted us to share that with you, a short video today. I'm going to be doing more videos because a lot of stuff is happening in the world, and what an exciting time we're in. And thank you so much for choosing to be here at this time in history, because it has taken the bravest of the brave to be here on the planet right now. This is not an easy time to be alive. There's a lot of questions about what's going to be happening with our planet, with our world, with our country, and in our own lives. So if you're wanting some more support on that, please join my inner circle, blossominnerwellness.com/subscribe. And you can check out the link in the description as well. And I'd love to support you, not only in your own life, but also to learn about how we are all connected. This is not empty space. This is a frequency field we walk through every day, and it is connected to us. And this right here, this empty space that we can't see, is filled with infinite possibilities, infinite possibilities. And we call forth the infinite possibility of peace right now, of freedom right now, of binding all of those who do not value human life and who do not value freedom for all people. We bind them right now in the frequency of love, in the consciousness of love, because there is a consciousness that is beating your heart and breathing your body, and it is stems from love. The sun is moving across the sky. Remy, he had a huge poem about the sun, and he said that what a love that the sun gives and gives and gives to the earth, warmth and sunshine and light, and it never asks for anything in return. And that is how much we're loved unconditionally. So if you really knew the extensiveness of how much you're loved, the frequency in your body would change in a nanosecond. And that is our birthright. That's what we're meant to know about ourselves and our life. So let's just do a quick prayer. Infinite intelligence, great spirit of all things, you're beating our hearts and you're breathing our bodies and you're moving the sun across the sky. And you're growing the plants and you are guiding the honeybees to their next flower and the whales on their migration. And we don't know how you're doing this, great spirit, and how it's all done, but we trust and know that it is being done through you, great spirit, and we trust you. And we open up a relationship with you and a connection, knowingness that we are not alone. We are always guided, always protected, and that there is something greater that is coming for our planet. And we call that forth now. We call forth peace. We call forth love for all people. We call forth the knowingness that every single person on the planet matters. And we bind anybody, leaders, anyone in power right now who does not value human life. We bind them with the blood of Yeshua, that he made the ultimate sacrifice and completed the contract for all of us to be free. We call forth that now. We know that all beings who do not value human life, who do not value freedom, are bound. They cannot do any more harm. We call that forth. And the watchers, we call that forth now. We know that it is done. We know it is done in love and peace and in harmony. That those who are in power, who do not value human life, are peaceably removed or walking away in handcuffs or just simply walking away. We call that forth now. We know it is done. And so it is. So I just honor you on your journey. And if you want to join me live once a week or just have any questions answered, there's a spot in the member site where you can ask questions and I'll answer them on the weekly call. So much mahalo to you. Just check out the link. I'd love to support you on my Inner Circle program. Much mahalo and aloha.